media fatigue and homesick? We'll find out. Hello honeys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I know it's been a while since I posted, but I've seen the analytics and I've seen that I have new subscribers. So thank you to the people who came and subscribed to my channel, and to the old subscribers, thank you for catching up on the content. I've been seeing you guys asking me questions and watching those old videos. Thank you for staying tuned into my channel. And now I bring you a life update. So excuse the sound, because in the background we're going fan guys, because gadgets are so and gadgets. And also my vision board is joining me today, so yeah, that's all. So life update, why haven't I been posting and what has been happening? So for those who know, I came to Hungary in September 2020, and the scholarship is supposed to end this year, and we have like letters that it ends June, July 2023. And yeah, but basically I'm still in Hungary, and the reason why I haven't posted is because I've been documenting what has been happening, and I think I still have a long time until I finish what I'm documenting. And when the time is right and I share it with you guys, you'll understand why I wasn't posting for like 2 months, I think. So when it's documented, I'm sure you guys will understand and you'll get a clear picture. It might be a long video, but there's a journey that I'm documenting, and I would love to share it with you guys when it's done, signed, sealed, and solid. So yeah. Well, what has been happening is that in June last month, I got a job at a hotel, and which is partly related to what I studied, but it's not the specialization that I chose, but that is where I found the job. And I was working part-time because I'm a student, you can say, yeah. So I was just working part-time, and I'm still working part-time, looking to make it full-time, yes. But then there are regulations, there are steps that I have to go through in order to work full-time in Hungary. And I don't want to lie, it's a daunting process, and at some point it was straining me, one, and also strenuous financially. So it's not an easy journey, but I am documenting that part. And also, well, my scholarship is supposed to end, I'm supposed to graduate and all that jazz, but that is still on hold as well. Yes, that is still on hold as well. So yeah, big sigh, a lot is happening, I don't want to lie. And at some point I am homesick. Yeah, I think I'm homesick, and I think I'm homesick and that I'm in denial of that. I don't know why. Yeah, and I can't go home at the moment. So I think that's one of the other things that is holding me back, is that I know I cannot go home now, no matter, like, you know, there was a time when I knew, okay, I don't want to go home, yet I knew that I can go home. But now, knowing that I can't go home at the moment is one of the things that is like holding me back, and yeah, giving me, like, I'm in a foreign country, and I can't go home at the moment, but I do miss home, you see. And I had to make tough decisions. You know, I've always been someone who stayed at home. Like, I had that, you know, when they say the umbilical cord, I had that umbilical cord because I was secured at home. I stayed at home during high school, primary until high school, and then university I was staying at home. So I had that security home, that okay, there's food at home. I don't have to do ABC. Yes, I was looking for a job even when I was at home, but I knew that there was that home security, that home safety, that umbilical cord. But then since I came to Hungary, that umbilical cord was cut. And it was cut, although it was an exciting journey, because I was like, this is the first time I'm ever gonna that I'm staying alone, I'm not at home, I'm not dependent on the parents. So it felt so exciting. It was an exciting journey, and I don't want to lie, I loved it. I loved every bit of it, and I'm still loving it, and I am learning. And but then I had that financial support from the scholarship. Although I had that financial support, I still had to make like what can I say? I had to budget with that money that came in from the scholarship. I had to budget. There was rent, there was food, there's transport. So if I finish this money at this certain time, the next money is only gonna come. The next stipend is literally gonna come on the 10th of the next month. So I had to I had to own up, and I had to, what can I say? I had to adapt so quick. And it was a journey that I was looking forward to, I don't want to lie. And it has carried me for the past, I can say how many months? More than 18 months. So yeah, it has carried me through that. And I have successfully done it. I stayed in a dorm twice. I have rented different apartments, and I'm still here, and I'm able to do what I have to do. And now finding a job, I found the job while I still had the stipend security, and it's great. But you know what's happening is that the job has long hours, and it's tiring. I don't want to lie. So now that came another step into this umbilical cord cutting. It came another step. Now you're working. Now you have to divide your hours based on your work schedule. The work schedule determines when I can travel, it determines when I can meet friends, it determines when am I going to the gym, it determines the time that I allocate to other things. They are all controlled by my work schedule. And if I don't do this work, it means I won't have income. And if I don't have income, it means I won't be able to pay my expenses. So yeah. So now I'm in this other stage of umbilical cord cutting, and guys, it's a journey, I don't want to lie. And now at some point I felt like I was experiencing media fatigue. Like we're on the 7th month of the year, and in June a lot happened to me, and a lot is still happening here in July. But I am proud of every milestone that I have achieved based on what is currently happening. I don't want to lie. And I had to make a decision, because now the state of the economy is so bad in all countries, like literally in all countries, back home and even here. But then one has to make choices, like, do I go back home and idle there, or do I try and make things work where I am? Yes, I know people say my plan is to leave South Africa, stay abroad, and pray for South Africa. You see, that's what everyone's plan is. But then it's not all glamorous, all glory, or easy, because when you're abroad, home is not a pass away. No, home is flights, more than one flight away. So it's not an easy journey, but the umbilical cord has to be cut. And I feel like if I go back home to idle, now I'm going back 3 steps backwards from where I am. And it's not based on status or whatever, but it's based on personal progress, because I really, really had to make decisions for myself here, and I've been doing good. Yes, there've been stumbling blocks, but I don't have. I know that even when I stumble one step backwards, my mom is not here to say, okay, let me give you this, okay, come home, okay, do this. You know, I've been literally making decisions for myself for the past, since I came to Hungary. And those decisions have been fruitful. I don't want to lie, they've been fruitful. And some are still a work in progress, but I don't want to lie, I'm very proud of myself. And yeah, so basically that's what has been happening. But I just wanted to speak about the umbilical cord cut. And so basically, that's in a summary, what has been happening in my life is that there's school, there's scholarship ending, and then there's me finding a part-time job which I found, and then now there's a transition of moving from part-time employee to full-time employee. And there are laws and regulations in Hungary, actually in Europe, that you don't just transition so smoothly from being a part-time employee to being a full-time employee. There has to be a legal process that is followed. I will be going to immigration like a lot. I don't know how many times I've gone to immigration, and even 2 days back I went to immigration. And I also have those long hours at work, so it's a journey that hasn't been smooth, that isn't smooth actually, but I love, I really, really love the process of cutting the umbilical cord and having to make decisions for myself, not being, having that home security, knowing that I am making those decisions for myself, and that my finances will have to carry me through whatever that I want to do. And I'm still even having those side hustles in order to make money. You see, I have a part-time job and I have those side hustles that also bring money. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like this journey is teaching me a lot, and I am so resilient. And yeah, so that's the only update that I can bring at the moment. And for the next one, I don't know when I'll upload the entire documentation of what has been happening. I think when the entire process is done. But at the moment, yeah, I'm still surviving. And yeah, so, but please, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share my channel. And as soon as things calm down, I will really, really be consistent with my uploads. But at the moment, there's a lot that is going on, and I really don't want to be posting unnecessary content, I can say. Yes, so I record and post when there's something to post. And yeah, thank you for sticking through my channel, and see you on the next installment. And I don't know what it will be, but see you on the next one. And thank you for sticking through my channel. Have a lovely day, night, or whichever one is it, based on your time zone. Sending lots of love. And also on the comment section, please share how your journey has been with cutting umbilical cord. It can be either when you were when you started staying in a hostel. Like I have former schoolmates from St. John's who were staying in a hostel, others were staying in a res when you went to the university. And so how did you transition from the journey of not staying at home anymore, and when did your journey begin? Please do share on the comment section how cutting the umbilical cord has been on your side of the journey. Thank you, and see you next time.